So I just want to do a little bit for part 2 of the Tableau, just to make sure that we're all on the same page with respect to loading the data. And so first thing I want to do is I want to get my Excel worksheet here, and so I'm going to get my case data here for 2019. Open that up. Alright, and so the data's in there, and we have a balance sheet and an income statement. And I'm just going to drag those both onto the workspace. It takes a little bit of time to load them up due to the size. And once I've done that, you'll see that there's a join. And I just want to make sure that I'm joining based on, first, some kind of company identifier. It might be the ticker symbol. What I'm going to use here is the global company key. It's just an assigned number, and it's in both data sets, and it will make sure that they get it. And then the secondary join is going to be based on the fiscal year. And that way we'll have all these. Now, what we'll see here is that it looks kind of weird that some of these are numbers. You can really change them to date. It will take a little bit of time. But if you want to do any of those changes within the items, right, you can see that it will help kind of clearing it up here, and then when we start doing our sheets, those things will be straightforward. Alright. Let's just put that back. We'll be able to join them. Alright, so we're still joined. So I'm just going to go to sheet 1 here, and my first question is, what are the combined total assets of all companies for all years? And so I just want to get my assets in here, and I just want to sum, and just kind of this big number. If I hover over it, will give me, but I also can just hit the label and just show mark labels, and that will give me my total there for anything I want. So it's these are in thousands, so this is $298,895,808,000. Alright, so those are the total assets. By using the sum, it gives you the total of the whole data set. Now, the other thing we might want to figure out in our second one is how many different companies are listed in the data set for fiscal year 2016. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my data year fiscal into the filters, and I just want to kind of narrow this down to 2016. And I'm going to apply that. And then when I do how many different companies, I'm going to just say, okay, let's look at ticker symbols, for example. And we have that. Now, it's just a big long list, which, it's nice, but one thing I can do is I can go up to the ticker symbol here, and I can say measure. I really want to count, So in this case, there's 2,704 different ticker symbols for 2016. All right. So let me remove that, and let me make that discrete. Make sure I have that. 2,704. Okay, I apologize about that. So we have our number of ticker symbols for 2016. And that was 2704. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff here. I'm going to go to our next problem. And this is how many different companies are there in each economic sector for fiscal year 2017. So again, I want to drag this to right here. And again, I'm going to just transform this, convert to discrete to make it a little bit easier. And now I want 2017, apply. And I want the different economic sectors, so these are industries. And I want how many different companies, so this time I'll use company name. And again, it has a bunch of different information. I just want to again change it to count distinct. And now, right, we have each of our different industries. Agricultural and fishing, they only have 8, 990 in manufacturing, mining, all these different things. So for 2017, right, we have all of our data. All right. And now we're asking for the total revenues for each economic sector for fiscal year 2016. So again, I'm going to go up to my filter. I'm going to edit my filter. I'm going to switch back to 2016, get rid of 2017. And we have our different companies, but I don't want the companies, I really want the revenues. So I'm going to remove the company, and I'm going to go down here to and find my revenues. And it's in sales turnover. And now I have my sales or revenues for each of the economic sectors for 2016. And you can see what those amounts are right there. And so hopefully this just gets you started on being able to make sure that you have the data loaded properly and you're ready for part 3. All right.